I saw a video titled, I was fired from work because I wasn't socialized. I'm not going to say the YouTuber's name because I don't know if they would appreciate that kind of attention. And I've looked in the comment section, and obviously a lot of people have the same opinion that I do. Can even relate to this young man. Quite frankly, I'm very appalled. How the hell can you fire someone because they're not socializing with their coworkers? In the video, they stated that, they worked in an office. Everyone had their cubicles. And he said although the coworkers were nice people, he couldn't muster the courage to talk to them. He said that he felt awkward, felt nervous, anxious to talk to them because he just wasn't able to. And some people had a problem with it, and because of that, he got fired for it. No one, I don't care who you are, no one should be forced to be friends with anybody, to apologize for anything or to anyone, should be forced to talk to people. There's no reason for that. It's like me at work. Yeah, I talk to some of my coworkers at times, but usually I just want to be left alone and do my job, do my work. I clock in, clock out, get paid for the time I worked for, and get my paycheck. That is all. There are some people at my workplace that I don't want to talk to, period. So I don't talk to them unless it's work related. Anything about personal stuff and things like that, I don't want anything to do with that. Of course I'm going to be professional and be cordial, but go out of my way to talk to you? No. That's my right, I'm pretty sure not the only one. It has nothing to do with, they're not nice people or they're bad workers. It's just, leave me alone. Let me do my job. If you have a question that is work related, great. If not, go. Or if it's like a heads up, like, hey, heads up, we have a meeting at this hour, this, and this, that's different. Or, there's anything that's work related, okay, fine. But any personal values, gossiping, I don't really want to know about it. That's just me, And obviously I think it's kind of bullshit that this young man got fired because he wasn't socializing. How about, hey, what's going on, The fact that this young man was still able to go to work despite having these social anxieties and things like that, that shows that he's got work to do. So it doesn't seem like he's a bad worker. It doesn't seem like his ethics were wrong. It's just, some people, he said that some of his coworkers were nice to him at first, and then there were others that were still nice to him even during that time. Honestly, these people took it personally. It's like me, if you don't want to talk to me, great. You don't have to talk to me. I don't care. I'm not going to make it my mission to ruin your life, to cause an issue because you don't like me or because you don't want to talk to me. Fine, I don't care. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay in my lane and you can stay in your lane. Now, if you're going to my lane to cause trouble, we got an issue here. But if I'm over here and you're over there and I'm doing my work and you're doing your work, there's no reason for us to go near each other. There's no reason for that. So I think it's very bullshit that this young man was fired because he wasn't socializing with his other coworkers. I mean, was he harassing them? Was he bullying them? Was he causing trouble? Was he not doing his job? Was whatever he was doing wrong? No, it just seems like they got butthurt. They took it personally and told HR, told the super that, well, he's not talking to us and that makes me uncomfortable. Bullshit. If he feels uncomfortable talking to you, then maybe you should back up and go, what's going on, The guy has social anxiety, and that happens. I have a friend of mine who actually came out and told me that, they're very picky of who they talk to because if it's something that they really do not know, it gets them anxious. Like, I don't know this subject. How do I answer it? I don't want to answer wrong. And, very nervous, their nerves. I remember I saw them sweating up a storm. I thought because they were doing, lifting stuff, putting stuff down, opening boxes, that was, why they were sweating up a storm. I'm like, oh my God, you're okay? He goes, uh, yeah, I'm fine. Like, do you want me to take your place? You sit down. He goes, no, it's not that. And he came in and says, he gets nervous when people talk to him about things that he doesn't know. He doesn't have any knowledge of it. So I'm like, oh, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Because when he spoke to me, when we would talk to each other and hang out and things like that, he was fine. So I guess it goes to show if you're talking to him about things he knows about or things in general that doesn't really need to have a history lesson to it, he's fine. Cool guy, cool guy. And that's what I have a feeling what this guy is, I mean, everyone has social anxieties. It happens. But I don't think his was bad enough to where he wasn't going to work. There are some people out there who would rather work at home because of that social anxiety is so bad. But no, he just says, I get nervous. I get anxious. And there are some people out there, like sometimes they have to calm their nerves down, things like that. If someone felt anxious about talking to people, I would want them to be comfortable. I know what it's like to be uncomfortable because someone else is uncomfortable. Especially when you're the ones that made them uncomfortable and you didn't mean to, I know what that's like. But, just because someone doesn't talk to you doesn't mean they have anything against you. It's probably because they have better fish to fry. Like me at my work. I don't hang out with my coworkers after work. Some of their stuff I feel like I should stay away from, and that's why I am the way I am. It's okay to be picky of who to talk to, things like that. Some coworkers I work just fine with. It's awesome. They're awesome. Other coworkers I want nothing to do with because I don't like the way they conduct themselves. But again, I'm not making it my life's work to ruin them, to cause havoc. No, I don't want drama, So if I don't want drama, why would I cause drama when I don't want drama to begin with? That's just me. But yeah, I think that is totally unfair and very wrong what they did. If anything, they could have offered him, to work remotely, if that was an option. Otherwise, leave him alone. He doesn't have to talk to anyone. He's not causing trouble. He's not harassing the other coworkers. He's not bullying them. He's in his cubicle doing his work. I'm sure if they say hi or bye, he'll go hi, things like that. I don't know. I think that's just totally bullshit. Turns out he had been unemployed for a year, and that's only because of his anxiety, and there's nothing wrong with that, I hope he's doing well, because they haven't uploaded a lot of videos after that one. I hope they're doing well. I hope they found a way to overcome it or found a way to treat it and manage it, but that is completely bullshit, You got fired because you don't want to talk to your other coworkers. That's bull. That's bull. Sorry, not sorry, but that's total bullshit. That's a shitty reason to fire someone. I mean, oh, well, it's making other people uncomfortable. Why? Because I don't want to talk to you and I have nothing against you. Probably because I want to get my work done. What do you want more? Work done or not done? You know what I mean? I have a feeling those coworkers made it way more than what was really going on. They could have just brought him in and asked him, hey, we noticed that you don't socialize with your coworkers. Is something going on? Did someone say something or do something? If so, we need to know. Or is there something more to it? I bet you if they would have done that, he's like, I have social anxiety, things like that. I'm sure they would have found a way to figure that out. I mean, obviously they didn't, because if they did, I don't think he would have been fired. And if anything, he probably would have quit on his own, terms. But I don't know. I don't know the full story because I'm only going off what he said, what the YouTuber used to say. I wasn't there. I don't know this guy. I just know that is bull. I don't care what people say. That's bull. Your companies are firing people all because they don't want to talk to their other coworkers. I don't talk to any of my coworkers, and I haven't been called in the office saying, "Oh, I see you don't talk to your coworkers. Why don't you talk to your coworkers?" Never been called into that. The only time I've ever been called into the office is when they were asking, because I'm a trainer, I train people. They're asking, how's the process with this person? Is anything going on with this person? Are they doing what they're told to do? Is there anything we need to watch out for? That's it. That's the only time I go in the office. Or like, hey, we have a review on you. That's it. That is it. I don't know. That's just me. But that's wrong. That's wrong what they did. And I hope he's doing very well and hopefully overcoming whatever he needs to overcome. That's just me. To the YouTube user who did that video, I wish you well and I hope you're doing well.